Dun, dun, dun. It's time to play the game. Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun.
Don't about the game. I'm on the cover. I'm on WrestleMania. I took over the world. Oh no, I got no lyrics for this. But it's like Triple H ain't got no lyrics for his show. Why is he on the cover of everything? I'm tired of him. I'm tired of looking at him.
Because
I was tired of him back in 2003, Manny. God.
Oh. Well, welcome everyone to the Untitled Maniac Market Show.
I totally forgot.
I forgot what this show is about.
It's about this, Manny. It's about his ego's out of control. What timing? What timing?
So what happened was, if you didn't catch that or your audio listener, Marcus put this image up and then a large bang was his camera falling down. This is
why is it not balanced today?
This is what happened when you come at the King of Kings.
Yeah, best not miss. I don't know why my camera's not balanced today. It's been doing it what you call it since we started the show. Is there a will like on this fucking desk that anyway?
Yeah,
we're
so
here.
there was no Raw show yesterday because we were doing the Eve X AEW watch along, which was a very fun watch along. Lots of people in the chat. It was an enjoyable experience. One of our best viewed videos in a long time.
One of our most liked videos of all time too. It was really impressive. Good show.
Yeah.
If we are doing another watch along, Manny, I don't know what it would be or when it would be, but I hope you guys join us for the next one.
And it's confirmed. And a good watch along it was, sir.
We did it.
We did a thing.
We did it.
We did a thing.
Normally our product is mediocre, or it's like this is what it is.
We did a thing.
Now we're gonna have a blurb under it. And a good
that would be one of the things that we would do. Like, do you know, like when people go, but this movie comes out, it's like, and then they have the person that says it 5 stars by. And you're gonna have Dan comment up there and just leave it there permanently.
I would just keep putting it up there. He'd start Dan, then it'd be Manny, then it'd be myself. Then it'd be just recycle it over and over. King said
about that cover, I kind of want to imagine him really not knowing, same as when Taker and HBK showed up to announce his Hall of Fame.
They did a video.
You mean with Marcus, one with the hood?
Yeah.
Jesus. The thing about that one, it's the Paul Heyman video. The Paul Heyman video where he's pitching all the other potential options having Braun Breaker or anyone in the vision on it, and he lures him out to the front, and then it's his that massive image of him as the cover. And he's like, how did you pull this off? I was like, why would you be wasting your time pitching the vision if you were gonna do this?
Yeah, you may as well just say you work for Triple H. I don't understand, like. The whole ad is stupid. One, for Triple H pretend like, oh, I didn't know that you were going to do this. You really filmed this commercial about, let's do this. Let's do theory. Let's do this. And it's it's so ridiculous. And since Triple H has took it over power or absolute power, or we're entered the Paul Levesque era, he's put himself in the Hall of Fame twice. He's the cover athlete 3 times in one game. He's the face of WrestleMania 42. Every show, big show, begins with him or his wife saying, "Are you ready?" And I think it's just enough is enough. All right, I've had it. I had enough of the Paul Levesque era. All right, can we go to someone that isn't as that isn't as much of an egomaniac as Paul Levesque?
You know what? I wouldn't have minded if they used someone else in the Attitude Era that's never really featured on the covers. Like, I wouldn't have minded a Heartbreak Kid edition of WWE 2K26. You know what I mean?
We never had a Sean one.
someone that really made an impact in the Attitude Era. Triple H didn't really make that much of an impact in the Attitude Era.
He was a part of DX, and I'm sure he thought about making a DX edition instead of the Attitude edition, and then people talked him out of it or something.
But the thing most of these are going to be digital editions, so all it's going to be on your PS5 or your Xbox is a thumbnail, because I'm sure the Attitude edition, which is probably the most expensive one, I think. I don't know. I haven't actually checked them out, because the Bloodline edition last year was about £120, if I recall.
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
No physical edition. No physical edition where you get little extra trinkets and all that bullshit in the box.
Yeah. Give me a sledgehammer. Give me a little mini sledgehammer.
Where it's literally worth getting. It was all digital. It's like, what's the point? What's the point? None of it. So the only one I think would probably be the lower end is what's the other edition?
There's just 2K. There's the Attitude Era edition, and then there's the God, I'm blanking out. I think it's just the alternate cover.
There's 3.
I think it's the alternate cover. Damn, I can't remember what the other one was. Oh shoot, I meant to put WWE 2K instead of NBA.
So there's the Monday Night War edition.
Oh,
that's got basically WCW versus WWF at the time.
Can they make the game cool? And why that's the game I've been pitching for years. Let me create my wrestler. I start in the middle of the Monday Night Raw, if not the end of WCW. And we're wrestling on that last show. We don't know where we're going to go. And then, I would like to wrestle in WCW for a little bit. I could have been a member of the NWO, one of the 500 members that no one remembers. It'd be me and Lodi. And then I can go between brands, and I got to build my name up. And, the WWE locker room was trying to bury us, but we're fighting back. And WCW can actually win the war. Let's try to go that route. Try to win as WCW.
So you've obviously seen the other covers. You've probably seen all the covers already. If you haven't already, I'll put some of them up. Marcus, I'm uploading one, but there's one already in there if you want to put it on the screen.
I shall. Oh no, that's not the right one. I'm sorry. That is not the right one. I just wanted a reminder.
This there we go. Cover I will probably, if there was physical editions of covers, this is the best one, in my opinion.
You know what I find funny about this?
What
is that? Triple H wanted to put himself in the middle in front of Austin. Like, come on.
But he wasn't as big in Attitude Era. I'm sorry. If anything, it should be The Rock up there. But
yeah, I don't even know how The Rock is just a notch below him.
Yeah, The Rock and Austin should be at the top.
Yeah, and you can argue on which one.
And then, if anything, the Hardys should be on this.
Oh, but the TNA talent.
And then, this is the cover I would buy, because this is the coolest cover.
This is by far.
There's this cover which is very generic.
Yeah, I appreciate that Eric Bischoff gets to make the cover as opposed to Sting.
I don't even think this is the right version of the Undertaker. At this point, I mean, at this point, the Undertaker had that tear under his eyes at that point.
Yeah, I don't know what Undertaker is, but I'm not gonna care too much about that. They shouldn't even put Booker T on the cover, but I'm sure they wanted to put another black person on there. But Booker T wouldn't have been in the top 5. It'd be like DDP or Sting.
I'd DDP there over Bischoff. I'd still keep Booker there.
Yeah, I would put Booker. I don't think he was as important. I like Booker. Booker is my favorite WCW wrestler probably of all time. But he wasn't in their zeitgeist. They had DDP, they had Sting.
You can't. The only thing is you can't put Sting on there. You definitely can't put Sting on there.
I'll put Rey Mysterio, Jericho.
Yes, Sting would have been there. I don't know if Jericho was that big in WCW.
Jericho was very, very. He was featured a lot.
Was prominent, but he wasn't. Yeah. He really came into his own when he reached WWE.
Yeah, but I think that his character when he did the armbar stuff and he had the fat guy following around and feuding with Goldberg, I feel like he had a very prominent role, and that's why when he showed up into the WWE and then he showed up, it was like who you be, hooping to Guerrero, take his mask. It was like an embarrassment, but he should. I think it should be Jericho over Booker T and Bischoff and Sting. There should be Sting in there too.
Yeah, he's technically under that AEW Legends deal, so he ain't gonna appear on anything anytime soon.
So, this is a terrible time to do WWE versus NWO or WCW. If you can't have Sting, then what do we got here? You don't even have a Piper? You can't give me a Piper in that? You can't give me a Savage? People are You couldn't give me the Giant? Come on. Kevin Sullivan?
Someone that should be on there, but should be Bret Hart.
Oh, yeah, Bret Hart should be in the middle.
Yeah.
Luger? Kane says, like Kane said, Luger, perhaps Ray.
So as I said yesterday, if Luger I can't remember which match we were watching. Maybe it was the body slam that Samuels did. The body slam that Samuels did, and then popped up with Sass. If Lex Luger body slammed Yoko the way Nina Samuels body slammed Chris Statlander, I'm telling you, he would have been a bigger star.
Yep,
Luger never had to tell us.
All he had to do was a little sassiness. He
just needed to play for that crowd. No, all he did was that elbow when he had Mel.
So, Manny, as you said, you plan on buying this game, the Attitude Era edition, probably. What do you think from the Attitude Era that needs to be included in this game? The vulgarity? It does count.
I think they, you know what? Last year's one, they did have a very good story where it was where you were going against a group essentially that was like going against WWE essentially, and then it turned out CM Punk was the leader of this group. It led to NXT mutiny. The story was very good. I like you said, I think it would be quite cool to have people have a character that would jump between things. It'd be quite interesting to have that, see different dynamics and stuff. It's like, I think that would be quite cool. There'll be the mode again where you play out various matches that happened in during the Attitude Era, which is fun in a way, but like I feel like having done Raw is Retro, we had all these things are so overly hyped, because when you go back and rewatch it, it's like, yeah, that was a cool moment, but the wrestling for that era was so garbage.
There was no wrestling in that era already. There were people who would get in arguments or get into spats for 3 minutes and then it'd be over.
Which, do you know what I see when you say it? It's like you can see the appeal for the other company.
Yeah.
Every time. So like right now, so the Attitude Era and right now, WWE, WWF at the time, all about moments. Moments. Whereas like WCW at its best and AEW right now, it's all about the wrestling. That's all about that's why people say this is the alternate. And that's why, like, if you're too heavily into WWE, you ain't gonna like the alternate because you're used to your 3-minute match that doesn't mean anything, or the non-finish you get in WWE today. So when you go over there and you see a 20-minute match, you're like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this?
Yeah. Oh, but it'd be a 20-minute match. It's the same equivalent. You either watch WWE where you get a 3-minute match that doesn't mean anything, or you go into the other promotions and you get a 20-minute match that doesn't mean anything. It seems like both at the end of the day, a lot of it they just watch each other when it needs to be a blend of something similar into that, where it's not all 20-minute matches and it's not all 3-minute matches. It just needs to be a nice balance of.
Okay, let me have my Andrade mode. Andrade mode
is so awesome.
Back in the day, that would have been what? That could have been Sid. Sid jumped back and forth.
No,
quite a lot.
X-Pac.
No, he only jumped.
He jumped like 3 times.
He jumped 3 times, but who jumped the most?
Luger. Well, he only did like once.
He did once.
He did the WWE. He started WCW, went to WWE, then went to WCW for a good. So I think it's X-Pac.
That's a question for who jumped between WWE and WCW the most.
I'm sure it was somebody. I put Brett just because I know it wasn't him. But it was, I think that people should. I think there should be a mode like the Andrade mode. It's a joke, but it should be a mode like that. You're like, I signed the contract with WCW. They're not using me right. They're trying to bury you and shit. Or you can sign WWE and vice versa. And you're like, come on, I need matches. And then like they won't let you get over.
That would be the fun part. Like this game really lasts me maybe 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Then I put it down. And then come back to play some DLC matches with the new characters. Come back, stop playing that after like a day. Come back the next month for the DLC release, another DLC release. Because there's so many good games coming out in that space. The 007 game is coming out.
That looked good.
It looks really good. Like I'm definitely playing that. Mm-hmm. Something that I'm not expecting. I wasn't gonna consider playing. But there's Lego Batman coming up, but it's a proper Lego Batman game, not the basically the Lego games where it's normally just
what you say is like the Star Wars games.
Yeah, not like those. Not like those. Because there's also Lego Batman games like that as well.
Yeah,
where there's actually more to do and actually stuff. So that actually looks pretty good.
What do you mean by a proper Lego Batman game? Because Manny, I might be back if it's based off of Lego Batman the movie or something like that. I'm in.
I think it is. Do you want to pull up the trailer?
I could.
We'll watch it at the end of the show.
Because you know if it's Batman, I'm there.
Yeah, we'll watch it. We'll watch that after the show. I'll pull it up. Is there any other news you want to talk about?
We can talk about. I don't really care about the new head of creative. I don't know anything about him. I just know he's the fall guy. At the end of the day, he's going to be the fall guy. Is this the trailer that came out 5 months ago, Manny? The Legacy of the Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll watch it later.
So there's a bunch of injuries that happened. There's a bunch of injuries that happened in the last couple of days. Rey Mysterio is now injured as of Raw. JBL is in talks with Juggalo Wrestling.
What's that mean? Does he plan on wrestling with them? The same clown posse in them, right?
Yeah. I think he's just there to make an appearance, to throw a clothesline or something. I don't. Manny, I hate the Insane Clown Posse. It goes Nasty Boys, Insane Clown Posse, and they could go vice versa either way for me. On my most hated wrestlers list. WWE have signed someone from Saudi Arabia.
Political signings.
His name is Turki Al-Sheikh, I believe is how you say it.
Yeah, can we bring Mansoor back?
Oh no, wait! It was revealed by Turki Al-Sheikh. That Fard Twake has been signed. I know
that is false, but he's been signed.
No, because I'm more interested.
He's been signed, man. He's been
signed.
He's been signed.
I was more interested. So Cultaholic have written this piece, and this sounds more impressive for the person that revealed it, if anything. So it reads: a new WWE signing has been revealed by Turki Al-Sheikh, the chairman of the Saudi Arabia General Entertainment Authority. Al-Sheikh, who allegedly has a prison wing at Al Hir Prison named after his nickname of Tutu, announced on Twitter that Fahid Tawik has been signed by WWE. If you're telling me now, the more impressive person is this Turkey guy
It's Tutu.
because he's got a wing name after him.
Yeah. But look forward to seeing this guy enter the Royal Rumble this weekend.
He probably will enter the Royal Rumble.
He's gonna enter at like number 30. He's gonna win. Saudi Arabia has won the Royal Rumble.
But you would think they would add if they're gonna come back and they're gonna keep this stadium that's been built in like 30 days with the intention of keep coming back, and specifically for this thing, you would expect them to have a more homegrown talent.
Yeah,
like talent.
They didn't know Mansoor.
Yeah, they need a guy to make that speech.
Yeah, man. We have Martin Luther King video package for Martin Luther King Day and Mansoor's speech when we're in Saudi Arabia. That's what's supposed to happen. So I look forward to seeing that. He's probably who do you have him eliminating in the Rumble? Because you know it's going to be a big deal.
Obafemi.
Oh my God! I cry. Triple H is gonna make sure they're black. It's gonna be Oba or Trick. Maybe the Street Profits can both get it.
So let's just jump into Raw. We'll cover it in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. We'll be quick.
More declarations. What's his name? What is his name? Adam Pearce spoke to Bron Breakker. He apologizes, and then he puts him in the Royal Rumble. He puts everyone else in the division, barring Paul Heyman, in the Royal Rumble. CM Punk took on AJ Styles with probably like his last Raw match. Instead of a clean finish, we have Finn Balor interrupt that match after he got chastised in the back by Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, man, I told you, man, you got to try to do something. You handle business. You understand, Finn? This is a women's faction now. And you are a lazy ass dude in this faction. You ain't shit. You Bosley from Charlie's Angels at this point.
So at this point, he's that other guy in the Elegance brand.
Yeah. He's the man of the Elegance brand. He's over there hyping him up. Just give him a giant set of glasses and let him talk.
No, there's an actual man in there.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Elegance. I forgot, yeah. No, there's an actual man. No insults. No, there's a real man in there, Marcus. Oh, I didn't know.
No, because I believe that man is a turtle. The other one, he ain't a human. He ain't a human. That man's a turtle.
I think they missed the opportunity. I understand Elio LaFleur is Elio LaFleur, but I think this guy's name should be Elio LaFleur. I'm just saying. It just fits him better.
But yeah, I mean that's basically Raw.
They got the matches and whatever. The division was still boring, and Finn Balor was denied Royal Rumble injury because the spots were filled up. And I am calling bullshit, but whatever. We don't even have enough people. Javon declared he's in the Rumble as well. I mean, like you said, a bunch of people declared. We had a 6-women tag. And Faces came out on top, which I thought the Hills should have. And has Nikki Bella just went missing? Wasn't she a part of all this at one point?
She was, but I think Nikki Bella's just done.
I think they all was like, "You're done. It's over. It's over, Nikki." She goes show up in the room.
So Natty also posted this to a Twitter.
I didn't know if this was allowed because that would have actually been the thumbnail for this week. And it was it's still going to be Triple H's cover, but it was going to be Natty pissing on Natalia's grave.
But that implies, unless she's using a shiwi, I don't think P comes out like that. Unless you're a man.
Natty is telling you she has the biggest dick and balls in the entire company right now. She's carrying that thing.
Do you know what? The promo she cut, I'm actually looking forward to what they do with Natty.
I hope this is the final.
I hope it's not just something to put Maxine over, because this could be really massive for Natty.
Yeah. I need her to just beat everybody's ass. Go out there and beat everybody's ass, Natty. Beat all the asses. I hope this works out. Like, I've been supporting the game since we first seen like her show up in Bloodsport.
And
then she starts showing up in
thing.
Yeah, and then she starts showing up in AAA with the same attitude and stuff. I think this is the best scenario and might be the most interesting character in the women's division currently. Now that Naomi is injured.
Well, it is kind of just a gimmick. What was her name?
Ronda Rousey?
No,
Sylvester Kai.
The one that was in AEW, but she was like really small. She was just a badass.
Oh, legit Layla Hirsch?
Yeah. That's just this character, right?
I don't think Layla Hirsch was considered to be. I think Natty is considered to be more physical and brutal. Layla Hirsch was more of a technician, more of a Kurt Angle type.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to this gimmick.
Yeah, and a side note, random women you want to bring up. If you want to bring up random women, I was scrolling through my Facebook and I randomly get a post from Abaddon who's showing off her tits, and I went, "All right, that's enough. That's enough internet today."
There was a video during there was a video I saw a couple of weeks ago. It was there was a football game on in the background, and they were at someone's house. It was her. I want to say it's Straight Out Your Mama's Kitchen.
Red
Velvet also there, but it was Abaddon doing karaoke, and I was like, "Is that what she looks like?" Without all the get-up.
Oh the shit! You're a normal person. I've only seen her with the shit on. I didn't see her do karaoke without all the.
Yeah, but when she had all the makeup, I was like, "Oh
wow!" So yeah, that was raw. That was raw.
Your scrolling made me laugh. I needed that.
That's good. Evo Eric is in the chat.
I take it he's not watching. He's not at work again today. So I assume he's going to make a random appearance in the next few minutes. So brace yourself for that, people. Marcus, do we just straight off the bat just give Ava another strike?
Strike! You know what? The reason she gets a strike round to jump is for one, showing up right away. I wasn't ready for it to show up that fast. Two, the headset and the microphone box that she uses to readjust the show. Why did it come back for a second week? In fact, I need that there every week now. Every week. I want it all time carrying
no.
And that headset from 2007.
No. So last time it happened, she grabbed it off someone else and then took control. This time, she just sat there ready for bullshit to happen.
Yeah. So Joe Hendry is attacked to start the show.
Jackson
here in
Drake.
my house. I got something for him, by the way. And the Vanity Project is staring over him with the chair.
Jackson Drake holding a chair.
Yeah, they look very like they did it, but I think they're innocent. And then she freaks out and she makes Dark State versus OTM go at it right now. And the Sugar Man didn't even have his shoes together, and they didn't finish their spray tanning or they're wetting themselves. I don't know, but they're spraying themselves and putting on their shoes. They were not ready to go. OTM, on the other hand, ready to go.
Because you're supposed to stay ready. But they wrestle like they're about to take... Oh, no, wait. They wrestle in gear. I thought they actually wrestled like the other two, where they were wrestling in Tim's.
Yeah.
High-rise wrestle in Tim's.
This is the high-rise. By the way, all three of these teams, Dark State, OTM, and high-rise, same team. Same team. Seems like they're all about the same life.
There's one difference.
What?
There's only one team with Sugar Man. And if you remember on commentary, Booker T called it the wild card, and Vic was like, "That's the only truthful thing you've said on this show." He's the wild card.
But they made it. They survived. They were successfully able to defend their titles due to the chaos on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, the Vanity Project come out, distracting OTM, which leads to the pin. This leads to a fight between OTM, Hank and Tang, and the rest of the tag team division. But the Culling decided, do you know what? In this chaos, we're going to take out Dark State and make a point.
Yeah. I mean, Nico comes in, I think, first with the super kick. I think he takes the Sugar Man out first. And then that was kind of the segment. And I looked at all these tag teams and I was like, they're all just AOP and what was the other big tag team? And what were they called? They had the Victor in them. I forget the NXT.
The Ascension.
The Ascension. I feel like these are all just Ascension clones of just big men tag team who are in there who just do stuff. But
Sean Spears, I wouldn't consider a big man.
No, I mean, compared to the Sugar Man, Sugar Man's a short little.
Yes.
But what do you think of the state of the NXT tag team division?
Do you want to get to Kane's comment first before I get to the state of NXT?
Yeah, so you think about it. Also, the answer to your question yesterday, watch along. Osiris? Yeah, Osiris was wearing elbow pads. He was.
Yeah, because of yesterday, now we have to pay attention to wrestlers' gear, and now we have to pay attention to who's wearing elbow pads now.
I noticed that Osiris had elbow pads, and I was like, he's like the last one. He's the last of a dying breed. Because no one else in this segment.
Hold on. Let me check something.
Osiris is the OTM, right? He's
Kendall Gray wears elbow pads.
Kendall Gray did not wrestle on this episode of NXT.
She wears elbow pads.
For now, we'll see what Sean's gonna be like. You want to be a star, don't you? Get those elbow pads off.
Yeah. This is the wrong time to say I'm getting in the elbow pad business.
There's a void there. State-of-the-art elbow pads. Most of them used to be loaded back in my day.
The state of the NXT tag division, I don't really care. They haven't, but do you know what? Ever since it was moved to the dark state, tag team wrestling just died.
Tag team wrestling has been dead, and I'm not going to blame it all on dark state. I'm talking about in all promotions, tag team wrestling has been dead. The tag team titles. The only tag title in all of wrestling that seems to have anybody's interest or intrigue is the the WWE Women's Tag Team Division. Where it seems like
division running wild at the moment.
Yeah, it's the only tag team division where it's like, let us work. Because everybody else on Raw, we got that fatal 4-way where you went, this is it. This is it. Jesus. And then on AEW, I can't even point to 3 tag teams that actually exist other than the Gates of Agony, FTR. And after that, I got nothing. I don't know, my neighbors just start screaming something random.
Nikita Lyons thinks Blake Monroe should have her own song.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Marcus.
Yes.
Nikita Lyons is a locker room leader because when she said, "Come on, guys," she had everyone singing.
Manny, I interpret this as Nikita Lyons leads all the black women in the locker room, and she's creating an uprising. And today was just the beginning of the evolution. It was just all these black women, and it was Nikita Lyons who was like, sugar, rainbows and stars and moons and moons. She's spinning around, hallucinating on some shit. Somehow she done messed around and got a match with DL. I mean, not DL.
Nikita Lyons apparently can read Blake's energy and says she needs sage and grass touching, while Blake thought it was help and a friend. And then this is where Nikita continues to give herself nicknames.
Yeah.
Nikita Media gives herself a gift gives Blake Monroe a gift from the divine feline.
Yes.
She will face Jada Parker so she doesn't have to. Jake goes, "How do I repay you?" Nikita goes, "I don't know. How about you call me Nikita the same?" What the hell?
Can I say, ready? Might be the promo of the week. I'm going to say it like that. No one is competing with this shit. It's so delusional. It's so out there. I don't know if I've ever got it. How do I repay? They just made a match for no reason.
You know, back in the day where the Ultimate Warrior would be just talking shit by himself around with a green screen background behind him. This was done in reality, and this was happening.
This is what wrestling's been missing. It's been missing those random promos where you'd be like, I don't know what was said, but that person believed it, and I believed it too. I believe every word she said, that she believes everything she said. That shit was wild. I was like, what is she talking about? But, you know, at the end of the day, I didn't even know if it was a match confirmed or she was going to commit a hit.
So we got Nikita Lyons versus Jada Parker. Now, yesterday, it was yesterday. Stevie Richards released a video about, maybe the day before, about Maxine Dupree again, and that video focused on Maxine Dupree's roundhouse kick, which was a very solid, straight roundhouse kick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say, I think Nikita nailed that one. She did one on Jada Parker, and she nailed that.
Yeah. Manny, I'm stuttering. I don't want to believe this. My body doesn't even want to talk like this. My body's like, don't say it, Marcus. Don't do it. Nikita Lyons is a star. Let's do Nikita Lyons is a star, man. She had it all. She had the charisma in the back, and she had the in-ring in the ring.
She had a very decent match with Jada Parker. Has she always done that move to finish?
What, the hypnotic? Didn't she just do the
hypnotic? She did the hypnotic and then did something which Vic called the deja vu.
Why don't I remember the deja vu portion of this?
Because
maybe she knocked me out with all that.
The hypnotic led to the next move.
Oh, I'm gonna say no then.
Because that's the first time I saw it.
Yeah. So new moves and new stuff.
It looked like a very variation of a Michinoku driver because she didn't get him all the way up here. It was more a flip in front of her and then down.
Mm-hmm. So now you're talking like Triple H. Describe.
Yeah, but I didn't add emphasis. That's the only thing I was missing.
You didn't sell your own bullshit. Go, ugh.
No, but then you hit him and you go, ugh.
But also, as we go further in this, we get we're not the message from Blake yet, huh? We'll wait to Blake.
No, this is it. Blake comes up on screen.
Okay, yeah. So Blake shows up on screen, and she talks about how she's not here, yada yada. And I honestly don't remember a fucking thing she said because I was distracted at looking at her background. Is that bad? Is this bad to have this much OCD that I was like, what's going on over here? What's going on back there?
There's a lot going on back there. I hate there's books that appear in everyone's this is my room video or tour of my room video.
Manny, the books go London, New York, Paris. What could those books be?
Tour guides.
Is she learning history? Why in that order? There's the rotary phone up in the upper right corner, which I'm going, what is that? Why? Why do you have that? There's the Silence of the Lamb photo, which is, I don't know who has a movie in a little frame post and not
normally they're big pictures.
Yeah. It's so confusing. There's the polar bear rug that she's laying on that I'm assuming she killed a polar bear. It looks very comfortable though. The couch looks really comfortable.
Marcus, on top of the London book is the dove that Kevin gave the bird lady in Home Alone 2.
Let's turn on. I want money, motherfucker. I want money. I'm living on the streets. I'm eating pigeons. I'm covered in pigeon shit. Give me money.
But that couch doesn't look comfortable. I feel like you need all those cushions on there.
Oh, so you're saying the pillows and the cushions and all that is covered up for a very bad couch?
I think the couch is bad. The thing she's leaning on, so the thing that looks like a brain that you said looked like a polar bear, that looks comfortable to lean on.
Yeah. I would also like to point out the picture in the upper right-hand corner. It is not visible, but let me tell you guys this. That is a photo from AEW All In.
No, it ain't.
Oh, no. I just wanted to provide random facts that are not
I believe that's the WrestleMania where they were at the Tampa Bay Stadium and they went all piratesy because that looks like water at the bottom.
You know what? I believe that's one of the she was going to join the John Callis family, and that's her photo that John Callis drew of her in the Callis family. So oil painting. But yeah, she said some shit, and she couldn't be here tonight because NXT spoiled Manny. Spoiled. They should have just did a tape show. They spoiled who was going to be in the Royal Rumble, and I realized that because I was like, "Why isn't Blake here?" And then I wondered. That was the first time it inkled it, and then I wondered, why isn't JC here when Fatal Attraction came out by themselves or Influence? Where are they? Influence, right? Yeah.
Influence.
And then
Talking about people that said things, the Elegance brand said things too.
I can't believe Sol Roca and Zaria are gonna break up over these titles.
No,
to these people.
No, they're gonna break up that Soul got an opportunity to go to the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. No, it's all fun.
Zaria's over here like, oh, why not I get anything?
Yeah, why wasn't I invited? You ain't won nothing, like you said. You over here getting mad at Thea Hell over some shit. Talk about you just fall into opportunities. You just fall into championships. Zaria, you had so many opportunities that Soul has given you, and you have not won. You stop putting the blame on everybody else. Manny, I'm digging the story, and I'm digging that Soul's in the Rumble, and I wish during the Rumble we could cut to Zaria at home with a hate going, bitch. Look at this shit. I will watch the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, the Zaria edition, from beginning to end, just watching her hate.
That would be wicked. WWE. Have Zaria do a watch along of the Royal Rumble.
I will 100% watch. Just hate it. It ain't that good. Just ain't that good. Look at so bullshit.
Everybody on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at WWE and tell them, make Zaria do a watch along of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, just hating on it. Just hating on all the people in there.
Watch the show. And all your burner accounts, just at WWE and tell them we sent you.
Yeah. I can imagine like when Kalani Jordan walked out there, that was another one. That was the fourth person. Kalani Jordan's gonna show up because she has to do a coffee spot. Her, Soul, or Javon are all doing coffee spots, I think, this year. But they're gonna do this, and I need Zaria to go. Psh, psh. Shouldn't got thrown out in the first place. Got to do all this shit.
Miles Bourne took on Dion Lennox. Ethan Page tries to get Miles to cheat, come out of his shell, but Miles takes too long and costs himself the match. Dion Lennox wins. Miles then takes out Ethan when he says he ain't got the gumption to do anything.
Miles, your best option was to turn heel and join up with Ethan. Now you're doomed. You should have taken his advice. I don't understand why he didn't hit him with the belt. Why didn't he hit him with the belt? Just do it. Everybody else cheat.
We learned that Ava was the one that bailed out Tony D from jail. Well, because I think that's just stupid. Can't you just drop the charges and then he would have gone out of jail?
He was blowing her daddy's money.
I thought that's how that worked.
It's kind of how it worked. But it's depending on the crime. I mean, what did they arrest him for? Is it trespassing or assault? Because it could be depending on the other wrestlers.
In wrestling, anything's legal, apparently.
Yeah. So I'm assuming it's trespassing, right? Or
because if anything, and we're talking about being inclusive now, Tatum Paxley should be arrested.
Yes. I mean, she doubled on Izzy Dane, like like that.
You've been chasing people with chainsaws. That's intended to kill.
By the way, that cost Zaria the match, giving Manny's arch nemesis Thea Hell the win, and I would like to call it a Manny appreciation match. By the way,
I will talk about that later.
I feel like Manny just had you and Zaria watching the Royal Rumble. Can't really put this shit up. Look at this shit. Anyway,
no, I'm not very high on Zaria either, as you know.
I know. That's why you hated Manny. There's not a single person in this segment I think you like. You're not a fan of Izzy. You're not a fan of Thea. You're not a fan of Zaria. I think you tolerate Tatum.
I don't mind Tatum. I think she's above tolerate.
Okay. But the core of that segment, you hate all of them. You hate most of the people in the segment.
Yeah.
So
the reason she bailed him out was because NXT needed him, Marcus. They've been fine without him.
Yeah. You tell that to Keanu Carver or Jada Parker or Ilya Lepler. No one missed you, Tony D.
Like when Jada Parker wasn't there, we all went, where the hell is Jada Parker?
Yeah.
Some people in the chat, in this chat, I heard, where's Tony D? Because I have never thought of Tony D when he was absent.
No, it was randomly come up, and you go like, shit, he been gone a while. Tony D's been going so long. You see how luscious his beard is? He had to grow that. No one missed it.
That beard looked like it been cut by a Turkish barber too. That looks perfect.
It is beautiful. It is a beautiful beard. So he gets there. It's the first time Tony D has talked since he come back. Did he drop the accent?
And he said nothing.
No, I'll go with little stuff. I'm taking little stuff. He went with the "Why you bail me out?" Is he no longer "Why you bail me out"? Unbelievable. It's me, Mario. Is he no longer that guy, or is he just?
He's no longer that guy.
It was very tame. It was very I was like he dropped it.
He's dropped the accent.
Yeah, so he's dropped the accent. Ava threatens him and says, "Don't interfere next week." He looks back. I'm going to interfere in this match. You have no authority on me, Ava. Okay, don't care what your knees look like.
So in the back, Lexus King tells Tavion that he squandered every opportunity he's got. So that led to a match for Tavion Heights versus Lexus King. Mm-hmm. Lexus King tells Uriah Connors of Chase U that his dad would be proud of him. Marcus, who's his dad?
I don't know. I didn't look it up, but I was so curious. I was like, who the fuck is his father?
It's Fit Finley.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, man. So he joining them. But my favorite part about this is not only Lexus King giving me advice, but him sitting in that chair, the smoke coming up, and that led to his entrance. I thought that was perfect. Levi, not only is he still in NXT, there is no plans of him ever leaving, it looks like.
Ariana Rizzo ended up with another the dreaded ACL injury, so she's out.
She was the best one in the D'Angelo family.
Yeah, she got an injury, so she's currently out.
And you know what? Let's talk about this briefly about the family lineages. So we're about to get a faction of Nepo babies, right? That's what they're building. Ariana Grace, Santino's daughter. Stax is married to her, so I guess he's in it. They're recruiting the Connor kid for a Fit Finley. There's Lexus King, son of Brian Pillman.
Oh, that makes sense now, Charlie.
And then they probably Charlie Dempsey. Like, we need to talk to you about this.
You're one of us. Oh, that makes sense.
The Nepo babies are getting together. And maybe they can coerce Ava to joining as Queen Nepo baby.
That would be perfect. She's already corrupt.
Yeah, I don't know who to pick it up. He's like, it's your birthright. It's our birthright. Every time they kept talking to people, they were talking about birthdays. And I was like, oh my God, not around ice. Crazy.
Makes perfect sense now.
So I'm assuming they're going to get Jensen.
He has been rolling with them.
Yeah, he's Bull Buchanan's son. So the Nepo babies are teaming up, and we're about to get a dominant faction.
Tavion lost. And you can't even say that he was distracted. Because Stax did nothing.
No. They just walked out. They just casually walked out. They looked, and Tavion just lost.
Wait, who's Stax related to?
No, he's nobody. He's married. He's engaged to Ariana.
He's engaged, so he's only in there by marriage.
He's only there by marriage. Yeah, not even marriage yet. I don't think. But I believe he's because they brought it up briefly. It's like, yeah, but he could be related to somebody. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe that Lorenzo has something. Maybe he's Damien Dementor's son.
Son
of Barry Horowitz.
So Thea Hale tries to reason with Zaria, as Zaria is in the back going, "Hey, Salt, where are you? Can you believe what this elegance brand said about us? Blah 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 blah." And then Thea Hale tries to be nice to her, and then Zaria goes has a go at her, going, "You be stumbling into title matches." Then Thea says, "I earned it." No, you didn't. And then and don't get mad at me because Soul isn't there for you.
She never is. She never is. So we covered this already. Zaria turns heel, I believe, by attacking Thea Hale when Fatal Influence came out without JC, who's in Saudi Arabia, I'm assuming. Without JC, and they threaten her, and then Zaria takes out Thea Hale.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure you were happy about that. Did you cheer Zaria after she took out Thea Hell, who was trying to like, let's team up and take them down?
I didn't cheer her, but like I pointed out the fact that yeah, you deserve that.
How dare you try to team up with me after you beat me with that sneaky roller? But you know you cheated. You used the tights.
Andre Chase took on Keanu Carver. For the longest time, so I thought Andre Chase was wearing a Man United top.
What?
Because normally he has Chase and a big giant U on him.
Yeah, he changed it up a little bit.
I
don't understand why he got the short end of the stick. Why?
First of all, I don't understand why he's in attention for an NXT title match.
He's been there longevity, just like Lexus King. He's been there a while. Old.
So Keanu Carver destroys him.
Yes.
And then some more after the bell.
And then he has a speech.
Yeah, but Marcus, you know what I would have done?
What?
I call that. I'll be that referee that reversed the decision.
Oh, man, you bring the old rules back. See, this is why. See, we all know we revealed on the Eve watch along why I can't run a wrestling promotion. Man, this is why you can't run one. Is that you want to reverse the decision? We're never bringing that back.
I'd reverse the decision, and you know what? Keanu Carver would end up becoming a bigger star because of it.
Levi wants to ask Devon's sons to the
Who are
the
Devon's son? Is it High Rise?
No, I don't believe there's no. Remember from TNA, Terrence and Terrell. I don't even think they wrestle anymore.
No, that's a bad trade.
That's a bad trade. That's a bad trade.
Yeah.
That's
a downgrade for Ethan Page.
That's a downgrade for I think both parties. I don't think it works for either one.
Well, NXT, Leo said belongs in NXT.
Yeah.
Ethan Page should be on SmackDown.
Yeah, I know. Like it doesn't make sense for him to go to TNA and be like, "Oh, I'm happy with this."
But like, yeah, Ethan Page is like you're conning TNA in that trade. And then we get. I don't think the NXT Ladder Match Summit proved to me anything.
No, they all came out, and then Ricky, who was all throughout the show, just talking his shit the entire time. Like when he started the show on commentary, was like, "This ain't. I don't want to see this shit."
Yeah. And what did he not want to see? What did he not want to see? A tag match.
Yes. I don't want to see this shit. They made me do it. And then people were like, nobody wants you out there, Ricky. Now I'm going back out there. Ricky was a trouble on the show. He was everywhere. He was everywhere.
So, as pointed out by Ricky, everyone that was in the ring so far, when they did the wide shot, I was like, none of these people should be the NXT champion yet. I see they could be a future NXT champion, but none of them should be NXT champion yet.
You think they're gonna throw it on Keanu?
The way they ended this thing, so it ended up in a brawl, basically. The way Carver stood tall and took out Joe Hendry, who's also now in the match, as Jackson Drake also got a buy into the match without having to face Joe Hendry. Another weird decision made by Ava, to be honest.
I mean, it looked like we could just do the match next week before the actual match.
Yeah.
Both men are healed.
It seems like they want to point him out as the favorite.
Yeah. But they had the big sell of Joe Hendry coming out injured and say his name. And
I think that's as close as you can get to Jeff Hardy dancing to the ring while someone's in peril. How dare you still do the turn while you're hurting?
Yeah, you need to be in the hospital.
If anything, Marcus, I ain't doing no turn. I'm coming out for vengeance.
Yeah, but I really of the people I can see Deion Lennox or Keanu Carver winning. That's really it. And that's like me just picking the black guys.
No, so I think
they look like the favorites.
In the match of the people that of the people that kind of new to the scene, in that main event scene for that title, Keanu Carver and Dion Lennox probably would be the ones that you could put the belt onto as like, whoa, they won. This is their time now.
Yeah.
But like for me, it seems like they either gonna put it on. For me, I think it's Ricky or Joe Hendry.
Yeah, and I the reason I want to disqualify Ricky is because I think it's just stupid booking. If he just lost the title for these few weeks, just so Oba can retire the title, just so he can get it back in a ladder match, it doesn't. So Oba can retire. Like none of that makes sense to me.
No, but it was just I don't know why they couldn't have just
see it.
I don't know why they couldn't have just announced that Oba Femi was going to take on Cody Rhodes, because this is where it starts from. Like we're going to have the NXT champion take on Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion.
And they swerved us because they thought the people were like, "Oh, it's gonna be Ricky. That's his boy. He wants to try to get his boy over, or something like that."
Let me throw something at you. This is not going to happen at all.
Okay, but I'm gonna die. I'm trying to dodge it, but maybe I catch it.
What if Oba Femi wins the Royal Rumble? And he chooses the man that spoiled his match with Cody, Drew McIntyre, as he is now the WWE champion.
Manny, I like that. That's well thought out. In fact, you're the new Ryan Ward. Okay. You're now head of creative of SmackDown and Raw. It's the ball head that got you in the ambiguous race that got you there.
But Marcus, you know, if I was in that room, I'm bringing every person I know that's colored. You know, they got those comfortable sofas behind the table.
Yeah,
you can all sit there.
Man, you gonna bring the Nation of Domination in there.
Yeah, we all feed each other ideas.
Mark Henry, Papa Sean, go get in here.
And then we break for a huddle, and we're actually in a huddle, and then we don't let the whites in. Nope.
Do we let Road Dogg in? Nah, we can't. I mean, he's close to the to a black.
I'll let Road Dogg in if he holds the mic and he tells us to get rowdy. But if he's coming with ladies and gentlemen, blah 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 blah, children of all ages, you can stay out there.
Yeah, hold on. If Road Dogg wants to get it, he has to recognize each one of us just by our ankles. So we're gonna get a giant screen, and we can tell who ankles is who. He's allowed in. He's an ankle. He's an ankle speaker.
Have you ever heard of that show called Naked Attraction?
Yeah. I've seen a little bit of it. Yeah.
You know, Road Dogg would have a field day. That's what I know those ankles anywhere.
Oh man, that'd be great. No more. That's our truth right there. Under the green color. That's our truth.
If they got up to the knees, Jamal, we'd have to contact Jamal and be like,
can I phone a friend? Are those Anahahi knees?
Are those Anahahi knees?
You tell me right now. I know it's one of them. I know one of you are related to The Rock. We just don't know which one.
Yeah, so that kind of was NXT. I mean, it was all right.
It was an all right show. It was all right, and you know, there are going to be no male surprises in the Royal Rumble from NXT. That's what I've learned from this. Yeah,
because they've all been pinched.
Yeah,
to the main roster.
That's true.
Anyone that was worth a damn is on the main roster now.
I mean, how are you gonna freak out when Josh Briggs show up? And he was like, "Why is he in the Rumble? Why is he taking a spot? There was no spot for Finn Balor, but there's a spot for Josh Briggs."
You know, at that point, at this point, you have to walk into that writer's room and go, "What the fuck, man? What the fuck? This guy."
Y'all called him up and into the Rumble, and let's say they bring him in and they give him the Oba pitch that you did. Like, you pitched this for Triple H. Let's do this with Oba, and Triple H is like, "But who he's gonna face?" And then Road Dogg goes, "I think we should do this with Josh Briggs. There's a lot of upside, strong American."
So in my universe, Marcus, I feel like because Road Dogg was the head booker for SmackDown, I think this is why that guy Ryan, whatever his name is, got the job. Is because Road Dogg pitched something wild like that, and we're like, you know what, you can't be here anymore.
But as someone brought up, like, they're pitching on the Road Dogg feeling looking stupid on Unreal with the Chelsea Green trying to win again, and who she gonna face. It's not his fault Triple H fired her, right? Someone brought up on there. I don't remember the YouTube channel, but the Instagram channel. He brought up like Triple H has just fired like literally half the mid card this week. Yeah. And so what are we supposed to do? It's not his fault that we have nobody here. Just saying.
No, they really need to sort out. They really do need to sort out that mid card. And I think they did Chelsea Green a massive disservice the way they spoke about her on that show.
Yeah. I think they were trying, I believe Unreal was just used as a tool to try to manipulate the audience on who they like. Like, they want you to look down on LA Knight for missing spots. They made sure they want you to think Chelsea Green is only a mid-carder and can never win anything or do anything important, even though she is the show most of the time.
Which makes me partly think, you know what, maybe they have a good showing in the Rumble. This LA Knight, Chelsea Green, they have a good showing in the Rumble.
Well, I would, you know what? Let Chelsea win. I doubt
it's convenient the way that came out 2 weeks before the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, a couple days before the Rumble, it still don't feel like the Royal Rumble's happening.
No,
like, it feels like the Royal Rumble's 3 months away.
I feel like I've missed the Royal Rumble. It's never been this late in the month.
No, last year it was February.
Was it February last year?
Yeah, it was like the beginning of February. Which is kind of pushing at straws when the Royal Rumble is on the 31st this year.
Yeah. But I'm used to the Royal Rumble falling in the weekend that the Pro Bowl happens for the NFL. the week that there's no Super Bowl. Now we're going. It's still happening. Oh, it's actually still happening in that weekend too. That's weird.
Yeah, I think the Royal Rumble last year was like the 3rd or something.
Yeah, whatever. I just think that it's just been a lack of hey, the Rumble's coming. Who's going to win and who's going to be in it? So what we know is that Jericho, some NXT in the women's division is going to show up, and that LA Knight could be in there, probably in there. And
I get trying to build Trish might be in it this year as well.
Oh, I know Trish is in there. Once I saw she's doing an interview with Stephanie, she's in.
I can't
stand the Kane may enter.
No, just cancel his flight. Someone use powers against him.
Does he have marital duties? Nope. Huh? No. Does he have craziness to do? But yeah, we'll see what the Royal Rumble's like. But I just imagine people being disappointed. I don't think LA Knight winning or Sammy winning or Sammy's not in it, but I think LA Knight winning will just be like, I don't think people was going to care as much as they. And don't add Killer Cross to it at all either. He's been quiet. He's been quiet,
but let me tell you something. It's been too long that he's been gone for people to care about him returning again. You just can't do this again. Don't put yourself through this again. People get really high on Cross and nothing happens. Yeah. Nothing happens. So just give up.
Manny, my prediction for Cross is he's going to return at the Rumble and he's going to have a shaved head. No one's going to care though. He's going to have a shaved head and everybody's like, all right, here's another mediocre mid-carder that's above Finn Balor. I'm just going to keep going. Everybody that comes out, like when Otis comes out, Finn Balor didn't have that spot. You can't just be like, Otis, you don't get this spot. Like, it's gonna be so many people.
Do you know what? Based on how many Raw superstars there are, and when he says they're full, if there's more misses than there are hits, Adam Pearce, your job's on the line. You're on the hot seat. You are very much on the hot seat today, based on this decision.
Who do you want to have number one in the Rumble? Since this is technically our Rumble preview, kind of this is the last show before we do a Rumble watch along.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Kit Wilson has to be in. I think he should be number one.
I don't know, man. A man wearing pearls in Saudi, I don't think that works for them. And believe me, this man is straight. Like he's married with a wife, but I don't think what he's going for works for them in Saudi.
They're gonna be against it, but you know what? He makes a true heel for when a real babyface come out there. Let's say Oba or everybody's favorite Chris Jericho when he comes out at number 2. I feel like Jericho's coming in early just to get that be alone in the ring, standing ovation, yada 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 stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's either 30 or 1. He's gonna get a big spot. Think Paige is gonna be in there.
Who?
Paige.
I mean, there've been talks about her coming back, but do we really need her back? Like that,
give Chelsea to wrestle.
Women's wrestling has moved along so far without her.
Yeah.
I don't think we really need her. She had look. You could bring her back for moments.
It's nostalgia.
Yeah, a nostalgia moment, but because she did have a big role to play in the women's revolution.
Yeah, I can see it now. Nikki Bella's getting beat up 2-on-1 by, I can't think of a tandem, Liv and Roxanne or something. And then next thing you know, I guess Paige music hit, or AJ Lee is in there, and then Paige music hit, something like that. And it's like, oh, here we go, nostalgia.
But I want it as a recording of "This is my home."
This is my house,
and then her come out.
But again, I don't honestly care what the reaction is going to be. I'm only watching the Zaria edition of the Royal Rumble. If we're doing a watch along, I'm only watching the Zaria edition. When she just sitting at home on the couch, she don't even have to react. You can just feel the hate. You can just feel it. Jordan Grace comes. I kick Jordan Grace's ass. You hear me, bitch? Like just yelling at the screen too.
Getting drunker as the watch-along goes on.
Yeah. It first starts with a bottle of wine or like a glass of wine, then you just see her just chugging the bottle.
And then taking drags of cigarettes.
Yeah. Stretching my goddamn nerves. I can just see her. Listen, push me. Oh, Rhea Ripley. She's the worst Australian wrestler in the world. I'm better than her.
So the Royal Rumble is this Saturday. We are all hit. There is no show on Saturday because the Royal Rumble is at the same time we would do a show, so there is a watch along. Not that there'll be anything great to talk about on SmackDown.
Manny, do you want to squeeze a collision / Lucha Libre or a AAA watch along as well, man? Are they still? Is Mr. Iguana going to make it to the Royal Rumble?
Oh, yeah.
I can see him and Santino battling.
They already did that on a AAA show, but they really need to put that in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Like one of the most ridiculous spots I remember is I think Jinder Mahal taming the Cobra with a flute.
Yeah. It's distracting. If Mick Foley wasn't at odds with the company, I would say you put Mick, you put Santino, you put Mr. Iguana, and you put Finn Balor in there with the Demon, and you have them all wrestle it out.
The best arm wrestle ever.
Yeah. This is the violence is main right
now. Do you think the Iconics may show up? I don't think so, Kane.
I think so. I think they're free of contract with TNA. But, they might.
I don't know.
It's a good time to come back if they're trying to beef up their women's tag division anyway and on the main roster. Or they should just join. They should join Chelsea.
I said that weeks ago.
Yeah.
They were done with TNA.
They should be her Secret Harvest.
I said that weeks ago.
Yeah. Any big injury returns like a Kevin Owens, Big E? I know these are extreme situations. Big E or
no Big E. Kevin Owens. No one's really heard about an update about what's going on with Kevin.
No, it's been quiet. It's been quiet.
I don't know if we're getting Kevin.
Although Vegas odds have went up for Kevin Owens winning the Rumble has went up a lot according to the Vegas odds.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
I don't see Kevin returning.
he's one of the favorites to win.
Return,
yeah,
I would love to see him return.
Naomi, Bianca, as Kane brought up.
Bianca should return.
I think Bianca's returning and probably winning.
But allegedly, the Street Profits have nothing to do with the Royal Rumble.
No, they're doing an NXT event that weekend, right, or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. There was someone else that I was Naomi, Bianca. There was someone else. Oh, Stratton is probably going to return there too.
LA Knight's probably back.
Yep.
After being written off with the tsunami again.
Well, we already know Roman's making his return, and Brock Lesnar is also in there as well. Due to Pat McAfee notifying us via phone. Is there any old legend you would like to see in this match, in men or women's? Like you say, oh wow, I haven't seen that person in a minute.
No.
Manny goes, John Cena out of retirement and wins the Rumble. Psych.
Retirement. Fuck you.
Yeah, he just starts making it rain and signs a new WWE contract. Like, what the fuck is this, John?
Well, also, we have to say goodbye to AJ Styles.
Oh yeah,
we all weren't ready for this.
Do you have that close to show, Gunther and AJ?
No.
Or do you finish with a Rumble?
You finish with a Rumble, but like, there's posts going around that it appears that we were on the AJ retirement tour for we just didn't know it.
Yeah, I saw that post and I was like, these matches have all been meaningful. Shit.
Yeah,
they all look like request matches. You got Cena, you got Nakamura, you got CM Punk. There was one more. He had another one in there, and you were like, oh, I think he needs to sneak one out with Javon on Friday. I'm just saying.
He'll probably have a match on Friday as well.
Yeah,
but yeah. I it's Javon very much looking like he's done at the Rumble.
Yeah,
which is kind of he started at the Rumble, he finishes at the Rumble. It's kind of a nice way to go out. But
yep. Right now they're on the live streams for WWE. They're doing the AJ Styles 10 years of WWE marathon. On like his big moments of like showing in the Rumble and yada yada. It's 2 hours, man. I don't know if you want to do that watch along.
I mean, I've got time, but I feel like I should be doing something.
Yeah, we'll say that. You know, you guys put in the comments what you think to be our next watch along. We'll watch anything that's on probably the YouTube at this point, or because we don't know what WWE stuff is at.
If I had time, I'd do that Greatest Royal Rumble. They could put that on the WWE Vault. that
the one
50-man Rumble.
Yeah, 50 man. That's where Titus slid under the ring.
Yeah, every time I tried to watch that, I fell asleep. That show. The Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I can't wait till we get the Greatest WrestleMania next year. By the way, it's sick. I think it's sick. I don't understand why they won't go to London. I feel like the desperation of London is going to be to the point where people go, well, fuck you. I got all in. I think that's where we're at. I think it's going to get to that point. This is going to become really disrespectful.
Yeah, but All In's more affordable.
London, and I feel like the ones in London, I think you guys in this country will pay the max dollar. I'm complaining about the prices now. I think if they said WrestleMania, Wembley Stadium, 2028, 7 or whatever, and they sell it at max prices, I think people are going to buy it.
People probably buy it, and there's also more people are likely to travel for it. But when you get that compared to what you got for All In, the All In prices are not even close to what WWE does.
It's divided. It's divided in like it's a third of the price probably.
Yeah, it's actually insane.
Yeah, but I think they'll fill up Wembley and yada yada and do the tour. They'll make big bank. I don't understand the logistics of the money of this. I mean, Saudi Arabia is paying good money. That's what's really going on in Vegas and wherever else.
The thing is, the Royal Rumble in Saudi, the prices are cheap because Saudi probably paid 50 million for it.
Yeah,
however much for it. I don't
care about
see
ticket
with
sales.
with the way the UK is wasting essentially taxpayer money
Yep.
to pay for this. Because at that point, I feel like I should be going for free.
Yeah. Well, you need to get the prime minister involved in this, man, and say, "Hey, we're not paying our money."
Because I have an image of the mayor of London standing outside my front door, and he's and maybe the last few weeks of my dad's life, he spoke to my dad at the door, and my dad was telling him all his ailments. I feel I have every right to be at that WrestleMania in London. No, no, I won't be there.
Kane says, "Do you guys ever watch Wrestling Isn't Wrestling?" I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
But
if you've got ideas for us to watch stuff, either send them to us on our Instagrams, or leave the link in the comments, or send the link in to the email at thesharpshooters@gmail.com.
Yeah. You know what I want to do? And I know we don't have the copyrights to do it. I would like to just watch. I'll put together a bunch of movie scenes that just make me laugh, and all for the wrong reasons. Cedric Diggory, come on. Like we brought the pigeon lady earlier from Home Alone. He just giving it the dubs. Come on. Let's put Pierce Morgan on our show. Just all the random things, draft day, whatever. Who's that poke out?
It's a 24-minute documentary on YouTube. We can watch that.
Yeah, we can always put that on. 24 minutes too? Like that. But yeah, I would love to put a bunch of scenes together and just put all the scenes that have made me laugh for the wrong reasons. Draft day would be in there, a bunch of Potter stuff. Dobby getting kicked down the stairs is in there for sure.
Dobby being freed by Harry Potter.
Yes, the whole scene gets it. It's not a scene that made me laugh, and then Master gave me a sock. There's nothing better than that shit. That whole scene.
Marcus, is it time we watch the Harry Potter series as a watch along? Not all of them in one day, but every movie as a watch along.
I think we should. It is that time. Maybe we do it. Probably forget it. What's a good time? What's a good reason? What's a good month to be? This is Harry Potter month. I don't want to do it in Black History Month because they ain't got no niggas in there.
They do, but he's mainly a side character.
He has one line in each movie.
He don't have lines.
What do you mean?
That guy spoke a lot in the books.
Yeah,
he had dialogue in the books.
It was I don't remember his name in the books. It was fuck. But in the movies, hey, there he is. I guess I know who you betrayed. Yeah. And maybe in Pride Month we'll do Harry Potter Month in honor of J.K. Rowling.
Asshole. I think the Harry Potter movie series is currently on UK Netflix still, I think.
Yeah, I can get it on Max, and I think they have it on a few other places too.
Max is only just getting released here in March.
Oh, you guys are behind. There's so much good content on there.
I think most of it is sealed up with the other streaming services at this moment in time.
Oh, well, use your VPN, Manny. Get the American version if you get blocked out.
I don't need the American version.
The Naked Show we were talking about earlier on Max.
That's on Channel 4. Yeah.
Yes.
that's actually on TV.
Holy shit. They showing little PPs on TV? That's insane.
Yeah.
Damn it. You guys have a more free country than us.
I mean, if you get rowdy too, ankles.
All I see Manny on that show going, I just didn't like your ankles. You got to go. I'm like, yo, man, that was a 10. I was like getting a Jada Parker. What are you doing? You don't like her ankles?
So like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Lurkers, hit that like button. We'll be back this Saturday for the Royal Rumble watch along. Anything else?
No, that's really it. Root for number 14 in the Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble. That's my number. And I know I'm going to get some bullshit like Otis or Tozawa or what's the worst case scenario?
I'm number 7 in the real women's Rumble.
Good luck with that. Good luck. That's not a bad number.
We crash out and they secretly flew out Thea Hell.
I think we should have a side bet. You have number 7 at 14. We both don't know who either one of them is, but we'll see who lasts the longest in the Rumble. We'll do our own little timer. We stop it and see who had the most time.
How about we do an extension of what you just said? You have you got number 14 in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah. He said breaks.
How about you have also number 14 in the women's Rumble, and I'll have number 7 in the men's Rumble, and then we'll see combined time who has the most time in the Rumble.
Okay. We have to write this stuff down then. We have to write down our time.
No, as soon as they come out,
we'll be like, we still in? We still in?
As soon as they come out, you hit the stopwatch on your phone, and then when they leave, you press lap and then pause. And then let the timer continue when in the other Rumble.
Yeah. Okay. It's on. I don't know what the bet is, but it should be something ludicrous. In fact, you people leave in the comments if you exist in the comments. Come up with a stipulation. Loser has to do something.
Loser has to buy merch of their most hated.
Many with the Thea Hell pack. Many going hell yeah on every episode. All right, here we go. The old handshake. The left-handed, man. He left-handed? It's not even legit. You could have brought your right hand. Your right hand was doing nothing. My
right hand was touching my face.
You didn't want to get off this pose. Your right hand could have shook my head.
What I was actually doing was doing some incantations under my breath while I was shaking my hand.
I didn't know. I thought you were calling plays. On 7, 4, 5. Rotor, Wendy's, McDonald's, Oklahoma.
If I was calling plays, Marcus, it would have been like this.
Oh, then you must have been beatboxing. Tune into the show. We'll be back. And yes, we will give the test run to this one. It's going to be a great game. I'm just saying, it's going to be a great game. So they even photoshopped his body. Someone said they even photoshopped his abs. He didn't have abs in this photo, the original photo, and you see it, he was kind of fat. Not this one. In the Triple K photo, I made the Triple K. I just put the clan mask over it. But the apparently in this original photo, those abs are all photoshopped and the chest was changed. I'm like, Jesus. Someone put way too much thought.
And if you don't have anything to do and you haven't watched the Eve show, watch that video alongside our video. You'll have a great time.
You have a great time. It flies by. It's 2.5 hours, but it flies by. It feels like
2.5 hours, but it felt like an hour.
Yeah.
We out. Peace.
I didn't say penis, I said peace. This is what happens when it does. She looks like your auntie when you go over their house and they're about to spill all the tea. Like she's about to tell you everything that's wrong with your family. Oh, be fake too. Be fake.
She looks like every old rich woman.
Yeah.
When someone's died.
Oh, that's terrible. A tee. A fake tear come down her eye. She don't give a damn. You didn't go to the funeral, Blake? Nope.
We've lost dear Benjamin. How could we?
Yeah.
I just saw him yesterday.
Oh no. The funeral was today? You say it was today? I'm just hearing about this right now. I couldn't have. If I only known, I would have canceled everything.
We were just buying oranges.
I talked to him the other day on the phone, and he said he had so much life to live. God.
Oh, I'm coming back for a second. You know, having recently lost my dad, like 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
The amount of types of those conversations you have,
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely. It's way too many of those. It's the nosy people that always be like, I haven't talked to you in 100 years. You're just here for information. You're just here to take this information back to somebody else. You see how Marcus is living? He look like shit. I don't know how he gonna do it. I don't know how he gonna make it.
Oh, all right. I need to go feed my dog.
Okay.
Be out this time. Peace.
Yeah. Oh.
We have merch too, people.
Oh shit, we do. Hasn't been advertised in a long time, but I don't even know if that site's still around.
We need to update some of that stuff.
Yeah, is that site even still around?
Yeah, that's still around. Give us some ideas for merch that you think would be quite funny.
Yeah,
I think we just go for catchphrases this time.
Yeah, you want the Triple H? You want KKK 2026?
No, we don't. No, we don't.
All right.
But we out. Peace.